I'm ready.
No, you're not taking the car.
Steven,
You're not taking the car.
Steven,
You are not.
then I will ask someone to pick you up. Would you like me to ask?
Oh, that's right.
It's not correct, Steven.
Get an Uber.
Okay, Steven, I can't.
Feeling some constraints?
Steven.
Like, I can't
Steven.
go. Listen to me. Listen to me. You want to walk out right now? Listen to me. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to my parents. I can't call my friends. I can't be home. You're going to take the car and leave me here. Hillary, just think of how boxed in you've made me.
What do you need me to pick up? I'll get it. I'll be back when I'm back.
No, that doesn't work either. You'll be back when you're back. That doesn't work either.
See,
Do you understand the difference between my life being set to the second and you going, I'll be back when I'm back?
Steven.
You're making me feel like the only way out of it is discipline and respect. It's the only way out of it, or we're at an impasse.
We are at an impasse.
Good. Because you can't have any discipline or respect.
Steven.
There you go. You throw your hand, you give up so easily.
I don't give up, Steven.
Hillary,
Steven?
you give up so easily. I
I'm
just said the only way out of this is discipline and respect. You said, then we're at an impasse.
Steven, no, we are at an impasse, okay? I love you, but Steven, your abuse is sick. Your abuse
Watch it.
is sick.
Watch it. Fucking watch it.
I'm gonna let go. I'll get what you need me to get. And I need some space. We need to just talk and baby for a little bit, okay? I love you. I love you very much.
I don't love you. That's the big problem. I've never received love from you. And the fact is, when I go, look, I need you to do A, B, C, and D, you just be disciplined about it. You go, no. But I love you more than life itself. Okay. Put on some gloves. No. But I love you more than life itself. That's not fair. That's not fair, and it's disingenuous. Hillary, you're right. We're at an impasse. Become someone, listen to me, day in and day out, worthy of a wife. No, not as a wife. I didn't say as a wife. Hillary, come on now.
I'm not gonna engage. I'm not gonna engage anymore. I'm gonna go. I'll text me what you need. I'll get you what you need. I love you. I'm committed to you.
Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm not gonna.
Are you committed enough to do those things? You're not committed to anything. You're not committed to anything. You just said I love you. I'm committed to it. Walk the dogs. Put on some gloves. Walk the dogs. Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm gonna just
walk the dogs. Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to get the medication the gloves? No, you take that in.
Okay. All right. Wow. You're really fighting an uphill battle here, huh?
You want to see my schizo document? I got a ton of things to say. Okay.
Oh, you got schizo documents. Yeah, show me.
Okay.
Watch it. Watch it.
Watch it.
Watch it. Watch it.
Watch it.
Fucking watch it. Okay.
I don't love you.
Here.
Good.
You're unworthy.
I am.
Take an Uber.
Yeah, go take an Uber, okay?
Get out of here. Watch it.
Okay, will do.
Watch it.
Okay, oh my god, we got a whole document. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Sure.
Okay. So first of all, this starts off from they were talking before this, right?
True.
This is obviously in the middle of something. Okay.
Yep.
This conversation is not about her getting groceries, and it's not about her taking the car. This is this is possibly the last conversation they had before she left him. Everybody misses the context of that. This is potentially the last conversation they had before she left him. At the end of the video, it said she fled the home, right? Then a couple months later, she divorced him. Plus, there's tons of things within the video that imply that this is her walking out on him. He says, you want to walk out right now? That isn't something you say to somebody when they're just going to get groceries. She says, I need some space. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You don't say that, I need time and space. You don't say that when you're going to get groceries. She is walking out on him, and he's frustrated because he's saying, you're not committed. You give up so easily, Hillary. And she's saying, I need to go. I'll be back when I'm back. How is that him abusing her? This is her leaving him a couple days before he has chest surgery.
Okay, true.
Okay, so where do you see abuse in this? It says she fled the home. She left him after this.
Okay. Oh man, okay. Have you ever had a serious relationship before? Just checking real quick.
Nope.
Man, you're really testing. Okay, you're really testing me. Okay, no, that's okay.
well,
No, that's okay. Hold on, that wasn't to discredit you. I'm sorry. It helps me navigate the conversation a little bit better. Okay, that's fine though. Okay, all right.
My parents have been through something very similar to this, so I do have that. But I understand that's
Base.
biased or whatever.
Okay. I wrote down 19 little quotes and things, and I'll just kind of like talk through things. But before we get to that, let's get a common definition of like, what does abusive mean?
I would say abusive is abuse, so misusing the other person, using them in a way that isn't respectful of them as a person, like using them to feel better about yourself, treating them poorly. I don't know, I'm misusing another person.
Okay, I can work with this. I think it's an okay definition. I might be a little bit more strict in some cases, but sure, we can say that here. So
Okay.
Let me talk about this. Broadly speaking, we would say that misusing, not being respectful to another person or treating them incredibly poorly, misusing them, stuff like that, right?
Sure, yes.
Okay. So I wrote down 19 quotes and things that he's doing a lot that I feel like are probably disrespectful and not healthy towards seeking some sort of like good resolution. Okay, ready?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first thing we run into is there's a lot of interrupting. Okay, the general tone of the conversation is very aggressive from Steven Crowder's side. Okay, would you agree
Okay.
with that?
I would say he's frustrated and she's disengaged, and being disengaged is a form of abuse.
I can agree with you, but it seems like she's answering most of his questions. She's relatively engaged. I don't necessarily see the disengagement. Also, while I agree with you that disengagement can be a form of abuse, it can also be a form of conflict resolution to where, like, right now we're both heated. I need to take a step back because this isn't going to be productive, right? Could be.
It could be, yes, but I think in this situation, that's just from me, I don't think he's being abusive, so I think she's just disengaging because she's overwhelmed. And I am sympathetic with her, but I do think she's just disengaging instead of engaging with his frustrations, honestly.
Sure, potentially, okay. So I'm keeping potential pathways open because, yeah, there's a lot of potentialities, okay? Mm-hmm. I think that when you're in the middle of a fight and you're having a disagreement over responsibilities, using really loaded terms to demean your partner or make them seem like they're not worthy of love or status is kind of an abusive thing. So when I say things like, oh, you're not going to do your wifely things, wifely things seems like you're treating them with a lot of disrespect. Like, you can't even do your wifely things. Why don't you? That's one thing that a quote they wrote in here. And then later on, I think he says, you need to become someone worthy of being a wife. Those are pretty rough.
I think that absolutely is not only not disrespectful, it's incredibly respectful. He's saying, I hold you as a person to a higher standard. They're both Christian, right? They both agreed to having a traditional marriage. He's saying, you agreed to do these things, you're not doing them. I respect you enough to say you can do better than this. That's extremely respectful. Sure, if you say it in a frustrated way because you're frustrated with their failures, okay, but like that's okay for a man to express frustration too. Just because a man's frustrated or even angry doesn't mean he's abusive.
So I'm not saying that just because he's angry or frustrated means he's abusive. Okay, I love getting angry and frustrated, but there's a difference between saying like, listen, you're my wife, I know you can do better than this. That's a lot different than saying like, why don't you become somebody worthy of being a wife? Become somebody worthy of being respectful. The first one is said with an obvious shared hope of this person living up to your expectations. The second one kind of sounds like a condescending, stinging bite that you're just like throwing out there to kind of like knock the person down a peg or two.
Well, I'm not saying he's perfect, okay, but I think in response to that, I would say he's getting frustrated because she's disengaging and her being manipulative and saying, I love you, but Steven, I'm not doing this right now. That is manipulative. That is also expressing anger. It's just in a feminine way. And also, this is not about minor responsibilities. This is about whether she's going to walk out on him at his weakest point right before he's getting chest surgery and before their twins are about to be born. It's not about the car or the groceries.
Okay, well, I'm not necessarily even making this about the car or the groceries. I'm just trying to peel through one of these at a time. So when you say, I love you, that's manipulative. It could be manipulative. That could be escalatory or de-escalatory. I don't think we have enough information to clearly say.
She walked out on the guy and divorced him a couple months later, and she says, "I love you and I'm committed to you." That's a lie. That's a lie.
But we don't know why they got divorced. We don't know what happened or what caused it. It might have been the